Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another dun dun anime review. Today we're reviewing the anime called Special A. Sit back and relax and let's get started. Hikari Hanazono has always been doing that normal people have been able to do things that normal people can't. As a child, she's assumed no one could beat her until she meets Kei Takishima. Thinking she could win, Hikari challenged him to a match, but things didn't go as planned. She lost not once, but each time she's re-challenged him. From that point on, she has sworn to best kite everything, from academics to athletics. To achieve her goal, Hikari enrolled in the same school as Kai, a prestigious institute for the wealthy. As a pair, they hold the top 2 rankings in school and are among 7 of the academy's best students in the class known as Special A. While Hikari treats Kai as a rival, she is completely oblivious that he harbors hidden feelings for her. Together, the members of Special A deal with the competition, friendship, and just a bit of love. Now let me introduce you to the rest of the characters. This is Kai, this is Hikari, this is Karnotashi, this is Teiju Ryu, this is Yamada Megagi, this is Torawa Akemi, and this is Yamato Jun. And these are the 7 students that make up the academic top talent tier in this Special A school. And if you want a good slice of life anime, this anime will be for you, honestly. It has 24 episodes. It finished airing September 15th, 2008. And each episode is 24 minutes long. And it is rated PG-13, so no kids should watch this any beyond that. It's 24 minutes per episode, and then it is a comedy, romance, in school, and shoujo. So if you live a comedy along with the school life, you might want to just check it out. Special A is primarily a shoujo rom-com that starts off slow, but gets better as you go. Based on the inability of Hikari to understand Kai's feelings, true feelings for most of the plot, normal logical physics are generally ignored by the seemingly superhero duo between Kai and Hikari, because they do stuff that no human being should be able to do, but they magically apparently do it when they both excel at top of their school academically. The story isn't the most original ever, relying on the interaction of the 7 members of the Special A. And then SA from later on in episodes, class, and not involve many other characters. While somewhat predictable, it still managed to be entertaining for most time. It is not frustrating because of the general lack of development between the main characters' relationship. The art style is pretty much known for typical shoujo. The character models are somewhat odd in their usual elongated limbs, but it's nothing that can ruin the show for you. The scenery and colors are good. It's nothing fantastic. I particularly like the animation of the romance scenes where they employ a petal-like color scheme to enhance the scene. The sound, much like art, is for the most part good, and the background music is appropriate and never seems to get annoying or repetitive. The OP and ending have mixed opinions. The first OP and first ending didn't really go over well with me, and I doubt anyone would mind skipping right over them. The second OP and ending intro, but eventually, they grew on me as over time I kept watching. But surprisingly, it becomes pretty catchy. I didn't have any complaints about the voice acting. They all seem to fit their characters pretty much. With Kei and Hikari's voice acting particularly were good, but bringing out the same characters was seen in the manga as well. The characters were really well developed, with the other members of SA getting their own spotlight at times, while the main focus is on Kai and Hikari pairing. There are a few other pairings that show up and we'll get episodes developing them. Albus being the 2 main characters, Kai and Hikari, are developed the most, are both likable, though you might want to strangle Hikari a few times for being stupid and ignorant, as she is, but she definitely has her own grown moments, and you should be able to mostly ignore her own shortcomings and cheer her on, and Kai, for the majority of the episode. And the enjoyment varies as the series goes on, starting some off weak compared to the peak later on the anime, but the comedy of the anime compared to the manga is just as good, but if not better than the original, than any other ones I have seen. It contains some side-splitting comedy, but tends to fail when circumstances get a little bit too serious. But It depends on how you like the story, along with the character development, along with the whole anime as a whole. For most of the part, it seems to follow random antics of the elite group of the students known as Special A. This usually involves random things you can imagine. Dang it. Let's see. Okay, there we go. You can imagine like in competitions or like those typical school festivals, whilst exaggerating the wealth of these students. This kind of brings up the hilarious slapstick comedy moments, which varies depending on the characters delivering the jokes. And nevertheless, same jokes can be really repetitive. There are sometimes it focuses on specific members of this essay, providing the viewer with much needed backstory on these characters and developing. Them further. However, the transition between the comedy and and drama relies too much on the cliche and cute, but that's probably fine. As long as you don't get tired of them too quickly, it shouldn't be a problem. Not only that, but there's a lot of characters' art where completely ruined the transition from manga to anime. So if you don't like that, I would maybe suggest you read the manga first, and then watch the anime to see if you can kind of tell a difference. Other than that, it helps the main romance between these two characters. Hikari is constantly preventing from moving forward in the end, and then you would like, I would think you kind of interest, but not really, because it's a school anime where you see that let's just go up and down constantly like a roller coaster. So it just depends on how often you would like the character development. And then it kind of compares to the other anime called Lovely Complex, but there's some difference to it, and cheesy moments to fail and have a positive effect on the drama. The fact that the story is rather inconsistent in the characters' quotas have the same feeling as in the manga will certainly disappoint some fans of the manga, but those who can ignore the anime's fault will be able to enjoy the anime for what it is. But I hope you enjoyed my little anime review for tonight, and hopefully you check out Special A. So far, I would give this like a 7.8 out of 10. I wish there was like another season, but there's not for it, sadly. I wish there kind of was. I really enjoyed the character as a whole. I wish there's more like development to it, but there's not. Sadly, that kind of is a bummer, but totally check out the series. Of course, just check out the series and comment down below in the comments section which one is your favorite character out of the 7 of the Special A group. And then let me know if you've seen it before. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you real soon. Bye.